자, 먼저 저는 니엘스랑 실케에게 제일 궁금했던 질문이 바로 이거였는데요. 처음에 물론 오픈스페이스라는 건 예전에 있었던 개념이긴 해요. 근데 오픈스페이스 베타는 또 그걸 근간으로 하지만 다른 어떤 컨셉인데요. 처음에 어떻게 이 오픈스페이스 베타라는 개념을 생각하셔서 이렇게 책으로 쓰게 됐는지 전 너무 궁금합니다.
OpenSpace Beta is a method to bring a lot of people in one room to work together on a special topic. And Niels and we are both excited about this format. It's very intense. It always, when it's well prepared, it works more or less from itself. So it has a lot to do with social dynamic when people come together. And for example, just in Europe, I would not say it's popular, but it has a lot of use. And what we realized, sometimes it became a little bit something like an event format, and this is set. And we said, okay, it's so intense and so helpful, we have to find a way to use it for transformations, for organizational work. And for us, it was just logic. But we had never a clue how to do this. And when we were in contact with a colleague from the US, Daniel Mesick, and his work in the agile scene, then it was a little bit for us like a keystone, when you find the last thing to make it happen, and to bring together what we are doing in our transformational work together with all the work what has been done to use this kind of format. And the key was a little bit, you cannot do a transformation with different principles you use when you want to have a result. So we said how we can include this. And I must say, when the idea came up, this was in Maine and in the US, I felt a little bit stupid. Yes, when you see it and you work for a lot of years in all this area of organizational development with companies, and you always think, yes, you're doing a good job, but something is missing, and then you see it. I felt completely stupid because it was so clear. And this was the beginning to say, okay, we have to find something to write it down and to make it available for everyone. Because it's not rocket science. This is something very important when we talk in this today here. It's not something artificial or just theory. It's something very practical, what in our opinion, everyone can understand and use. Niels?
여러분
Yes,
어떠세요?
if I can add something, yes?
Of course.
I think something that Silke said is very important. When we started developing OpenSpace Beta, the first feeling we had was, we are stupid. Why didn't we come up with this 10 years ago? And I remember the first change projects that Silke and I did together in Europe, in Germany and in Austria. And I remember working with her for an airline and a law firm. Do you remember, Silke, those projects?
I remember well, yes.
The law firm, the airline, an Austrian bank. It was all terrible. And maybe, I do not know who else has this. Probably most of you guys who are attending this session, you have experience with change projects and how they end with few results, little results, or no results at all. In spite of best efforts, and everybody wants to change stuff, right? We all want to change organizations and improve them, make them better. And Silke and I, at the time, we went through terrible experiences. The projects took too long and our clients lost interest or left the company, or something happened that ended the whole process. So we were always looking, Silke and I, we were looking for other ways to do change work and change management without the management, and change work without the endless time to get everyone on board and to get everybody involved and to tell people about it. And with OpenSpace Beta and with the initial question, Agnes, was about the difference between OpenSpace and OpenSpace Beta. OpenSpace Beta, what our book is about, it uses OpenSpace to start change and transformation work with a bam, just like that. Very fast with everyone, and you can do organizational transformation with hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of people all at the same time. You do not need months or years to get things started. And you work the system together with everyone. And that came to us as a shock to see that this is possible. Silke described that this insight, we had it in the United States, in Maine with Daniel Messick. We also write about him and his work in our book. And the realization that now we can transform entire organizations in very few months, in just 90 days, to make it very dramatic. So transformation now is fast and it's for everyone, and you do not need to be brilliant. You just need to have this approach. And that is why we had to write the book. And we wrote it in English first, then we translated it into German, which was a terrible experience.
It was a nightmare.
A nightmare. Because the things we said in English, they weren't the same in German. And I think Peter and Agnes, when you worked on the translation, you might have experienced it's hard work. So we are very happy to now have this book in Korean.
Okay, that's it. Okay. 저는 얘기 들으면서 사실 가장 뭐랄까 와닿는다고 해야 될까요? 그 얘기가 뭐였냐면, 조직의 변화를 굉장히 다양한 방법으로 시도를 하지만 사실 또 한편으로는 이렇게 해도 안 되는 거 사실 많이 알고 있거든요. 그리고 이게 효과가 있을지 없을지를 잘 확실할 수 없는 상황에서도 그냥 일단 저희가 해보는 것도 되게 많았고, 근데 아까 그 얘기를 이제 하시면서 그런 게 아니라 진짜 it works 할 수 있는 방법을 찾기 위해서 계속 노력하셨다라는 그 부분이 저는 좀 많이 와 닿았습니다.